has a famous quote that she would say over and over and over again to me and throughout our practices. She would say that the game of life is like the game of basketball. It's 90% mental and 10% physical. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking about that. Most athletes are really big and strong, and that helps, but that's not the determining factor. A lot of it, it's right here. Almost all of it is right here, and I've learned that from Pat. She showed you this in so many different ways. For me, she showed me how tough you have to be when I was dealing with my mother. And I would tell her, I want to go to the pros. I got to make it to the pros, coach. I got to find a way to do this. Because it wasn't about being famous for me. It wasn't about money. I didn't care about any of that stuff. I wanted to go pro because my mother was dying from lupus, which is one of the top 5 diseases in the U.S. A lot of people know someone with lupus, but most people don't know what lupus is. And Pat would just tell me, it's a mental game. And she would tell me, you have to stop being a mental midget. You have to transcend that and become a mental giant. You have to learn to find a way when there seems like there is no way. You have to become solution oriented. And in everything that I've been able to do, she's taught me how to reach deep within myself mentally to find a way to get things done. Whether that's getting to the pros, although as everyone said, she's too skinny, she's too this, she's too that. How is she going to play against these 220-pound post players? They're gonna beat her head in, and a lot of them tried to. And I just remember every lick that I took, every hit I took, I would just get back up because I had someone at home that depended on me keeping that job to live. And a lot of people couldn't understand where the energy came from and where that mental fortitude came from, and how I was able to last for so long and have such a long career. It was because of Pat teaching me to be a mental giant, teaching me that you're gonna get hit a lot of times, but you have to keep getting back up. You don't let anybody stop you. You don't let anybody determine how successful you are or what you are able to do. No one controls your success except for you. And she would just preach that over and over and over again. And she would just tell me, it's mental, Michelle. It's mental. And now I'm 36 years old. I'm getting ready to enter into my last season professionally as an athlete. And standing over her and watching her the other day, I just saw all of those quotes, all of those memories. They just came flooding back, a flood of emotions and memories. And I realized that she is probably one of the smartest people when it comes to pulling the best out of people and understanding how people think and why they do the things that they do. She taught me to do the same things and to find my own success.